May I have your attention, please? The FIU Listener Engagement Center will be closing in 1 minute.
Alright, gym day 7. And we're just doing back. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good workout, man. Hope you guys enjoy it and maybe learn some things. Yeah, we're starting here with some pull down machine with the 4 platies. Because yes, we are progressive overloading this bitch. And yes, we are gonna get strong doing this shit, so yeah. Here we dropped it, I think with the 25s. Because I was like, yeah, those 4 was feeling. And then I think on the 25s, it felt a little too easy, so I went back up to 4. I can't remember. Yeah, obviously I'm reaching for 8 reps, because that's what I've been doing, trying to do now, 8 reps. But sometimes when I go too late, I gotta keep going. You can see here, I was like, alright. Hold it, and then, ooh. Yeah, oh, never mind, not back to 4. We're just back at the 3 and 25. Alright, that's true. Nice form, nice ROM. Again, I love these. They get a good stretch, good hold on the back. It's like your every typical day, you know? You're just lifting and shit. Isolation on these is immaculate. Pretty sure I do a drop set on these, like in every exercise I've ever done in my entire life. Drop sets. Bada bing, bada boom. Get your muscles big and plumpy. Strong and dumpy. 25. I think the row was taken, so I think I do cable rows next. Because I usually do that machine to my left. But it's always good to add new workouts in. I don't know if I'm gonna stop doing this one. I love this one so fucking much. But, hey, who knows? We'll see when it comes next back day. If I do it or not. Oh, nice slow and controlled movements. I like that. Ooh, that's beating my ass, I already know. Alright, good sets. And yeah, we're the cable row. I try to aim for the pelvis, like lower, basically upper pelvis, basically to your belly button, if not lower. That's where you're trying to pull. At least for me, that's where I get the most like weight from. Because when I pull too high, it's too much upper back. But when I start pulling lower like that, it really helps the lower lat. The lower lat like pop out a little bit. You feel me? You feel me? Second set already. That setup is a little funky, but hey, it works for me. Take a little squat into it. Yeah, I'm already finished it. I think I went heavier in this set. I'm not that big of a fan of these. I used to like them. Recently, they haven't been hitting me as well. That's why I do the machine one. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Nice pull, come on. Oh, right. And on to the third. I think this is the same weight as before, right? I don't think I went heavier. And obviously we do a little drop here. Drop to focus on the stretch after, obviously. That's what you want to do with these drops. You want them to be stretch sets, man. You want them to be good for that pump, for that stretch. Just a good finisher and all. Let's go, buddy. Oh, that's light. Nice and slow. Get that slow eccentric. Even kind of a slow eccentric there. Just burn out that muscle. Little partial there. Nothing too crazy of a partial, just a little one. Doesn't have to be the craziest partials ever. I pull over. This is the only bar I could find, this long ass bar. But I think it kind of felt pretty good this time. I'm not gonna cap with you. Getting a good feel with this bar. The gym wasn't that bad. It wasn't that packed, honestly. I was surprised. Usually it's like pretty, you know, packed up, but it wasn't that bad today. Got that nice stretch at the end. I love doing that. Set number 2. And another pull. Slowing the eccentric. I love slowing the eccentric. Even though they say slowing the eccentric is also good for building muscle. I don't really know. I always just do different shit for different exercises. These I like going slow. Sometimes, but most of the time it's slow. Like now, because I get a good stretch. But when it comes to things like For speed, like the leg curls, I like doing those quick because I like building explosiveness. Sometimes on bench I'll do slow, sometimes I do it quick on my incline because it builds up more explosive pushing strength, which I like. You know, I used to do a lot of like push-ups back in the day, and it's kind of nice to like just be able to like really push off the fucking ground, you know, fly up, do that little Superman push-up or whatever. Little cross arms. I could do all that type of shit. Well, I don't know. I haven't done that in a while, but I could definitely probably still do that. Gain more strength. So. But yeah, here we go. The final set. This little droppy set to finish us off, and that's it. Come on, buddy, pull it. Let's go. There is a lot of space between like the camera and not me, but like behind the camera, because I try not to put my camera in you know, a place where people are fucking walking and shit. I'm not trying to be that guy. So it's like I have this wide angle. I be doing wide angles a lot. It is what it is. I just don't want to bother anyone or put my camera in anybody's like way, basically. So I try to put it in a nice area. This is the worst angle I've ever gotten for these, but at least you can see the back of it. Next angle's a beautiful one. Thank God I switched that shit, because this shit was not it. Yeah, I'm doing the full rack here on these face pulls with, I think it's like 4 little bumper weights on the top of it. And with my favorite bar for this movement. I used to think that I put my head in between that little gap, but seeing it now, I definitely do not do that. Do not do that. But still, I just love this bar compared to the other bar. The long bar doesn't hit as well as this one. Here we go. Oh my god. You can see the activation on these. Look at that shit. Look at that rear delt just fucking boom, popping. You see that at the bottom? I did not know it was making movement every time making noise every time I moved it, but that's what it is. Look at those arms, man. The pump is going crazy. The rear delt is actually like thickening up through every single rep. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, again, I keep my head up because it just doesn't feel as good when I put my head down. Come on, pull it. Even if you gotta go slow, it's a good little finish. No, just gonna keep going at this speed. Yeah, this shit pumps up my rear delt so much, man. Oh shit, I'm dead as hell. Come on, buddy. And we're at the final set. I don't think I do a drop set on this. This is just casual, normal reps. Look at that pump on that freaking rear delt. You can see that shit from here. I'm telling you guys, if you're not doing this, you should. This is my favorite rear delt. Then again, I haven't really done a lot of rear delts. I usually skip them. Until recently, probably like 6 months ago, is when I started doing them. Started doing them with the dumbbells, the little rear delt flies, and then now I do them with this Sam Sulky style. This shit is beautiful. Literally have fallen in love with this movement. Come on, gosh, look at you see, man. Look at the striations coming in. Oh shit. Oh, am I gonna drop it? Oh, I do drop it. Oh, look at me talking mad shit about myself. I'll just take off the bumpers and then we'll lower it to what, like a 80, 70? We'll see now. Because it is at 97.5, I'm pretty sure, when it's maxed out. Or 92.5? One of those two. So yeah, this is probably what, like 77.5? Something like that. Oh, nice, slow, stretchy ones. Love that shit for me. Oh, I didn't even notice. I kind of throw my elbows a little bit. Yeah, flare them out and up. It's a little weird, but I guess for me it works. For me, if it's targeting, it's targeting. Maybe you guys should try that out. And yeah, we're just gonna finish off with some flies because I like doing a superset with the flies, but I don't know. I was like, fuck that. This is actually taking a lot of me. So I was like, let me just finish off with some flies. Just obliterate this now that it's super pumped. Look at that boy breathing hard, bro. That shit was taking a toll out of me. I was like, fuck this shit. Free weighted. Let's go, buddy. I wonder how this looks from like, well, I'm looking at it from a third person point of view, but like you're just like walking, you see some guy like what, doing fucking, like if you don't know what this exercise is, what, he's doing flying practice or some shit? Probably look like an idiot. Oh, my favorite angle. Hey, buddy. Don't put a plate between us. Come on, man. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, I'm doing this a little slow, but this shit was This should be beating my ass. Gives me a nice ass burn on that lower back. On the tree trunk, people like to call it. The tree trunk. Oh man, I keep going on these. Ooh, good sets. The only issue is holding this plate. You know? Because I literally like just had hit rear delts. But I wasn't burning my rear delts too bad, so. And we're done with that. Whoop. Off and on. Yes, sir. Again with the platey. Again with the platey. Whoop. Oh, here we go. This is harder. Holding it up a little higher. Kills the leverage. Nice biceps popping through. Nice. I like that angle. A little bit of belly coming out through, but whatever. It is what it is, man. You gotta deal with it. A lot of people like doing arms on their own days. I've never tried that, man. I've never done an arm day. I feel like I've never needed it. Like I don't get it. It's usually people like, yeah, they got big arms, but they say that your arms aren't growing because you're not separating them into a separate day. Which I think is a bunch of fucking bullshit. You already technically secondarily target your tries on a push day and your buys on a back day, so why not just finish them off at the end? I don't get it at all, to be honest. Maybe because they're saying, oh, you can't push as much weight, but bro, just what? It's not necessarily about how much weight you're pushing. It's just how much stimulus you're getting in the muscle. I don't know. I would consider myself with pretty good sized arms. I've never hit a solo arm day. It's just never been a thing for me. If anything, I've skipped an arm day by I think it was like 2-3 videos ago where I did chest only or something. 4? I don't even know at this point. But I just did chest only. Literally last video was a chest video in my backyard, and I literally only did practically push-ups, which and like some dips and shit, which obviously targets some shoulders, tries, and everything. But it's not us, you know. It's not the craziest isolation movements for your arms. It's literally secondary. Oh yeah, I like putting my arms out here in these. I'm losing track of my actual curl exercise, but I like putting the arms out here. Little holds and shit. My shit is already burning. I've only started doing forearm direct exercises recently too, because I was like, alright, fuck it, might as well work on my forearms, because everything was getting secondarily targeted already, so I didn't really need to, but recently I've been wanting to. Here are the buys, baby, the buys. These are quick reps, but I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get used to heavier weight, so I kind of have to like do them a little quicker, man. They call it ego lifting, call it whatever you want, but I'm doing these for a good amount of reps, right? Yeah, and as long as as you're pushing it till you can't really, you see, look, I'm going pretty close to failure right here, or to failure. I think I can't pull it up at some point. Next rep, probably next rep. Come on, buddy, let's go, push it. And I'm like, all right, fuck that shit. I've been getting crazy pumps from these though, and we got a little closer angle. Push it. Push it. Yeah, man, I love these easy bars. They really get a good stretch on my buys, especially because of that way down. When you go down, it's a good stretch, so you got to push it back up. I looked at my form looked a little worse, but it doesn't look that bad, honestly, from the side. Oh, okay, yeah, here on the final push, it's not gonna look good. But in the beginning, it does not look too bad. Look like here. The arm is staying pretty stable, I would say. The arms, because usually, you know, when you push your elbows too forward in front of you, then it's even though some people say it's not a bad thing, but I think it does help, right? You're using a little bit of lat and shit, a little bit of shoulder tension to push that shit up. But keeping the arm more parallel, like a freaking column towards the ground, like your legs, that shit really gets good for your buys. And we're off to our dumbbells. No dropping those dumbbells, man. Just isolates each buy individually, and I can get a really good pump. Usually by here it starts hurting. My biceps start burning up, which is good. That's what you're looking for. You want to grow your buys, man. Burn them out. That shit is beautiful. I would recommend hitting some buys. Just a classic curl. Even though curls, people give curls some shit. People like doing these fancy ass curls. Yeah, just do some normal curls. You'll see. if you're doing them hard, you're doing them heavy, so failure and shit, you're gonna fucking feel those curls, man. Yeah, the arm angle here looks insane. Shit is pumped. I look like I got legs for arms. Mini little legs. I guess. Yeah, guys, I love these, man. There's just something about curling normally that's beautiful. I do shift my head. You can see I shift my head a little bit to the sides and stuff because with the back pumped, it's kind of hard to like really bring my elbows in. So they kind of do flare out when I lift these, which, you know, it's tough as fuck. But what are you gonna do about it, man? You gotta deal. Let's go, buddy. They usually turn on those fans in the background. They didn't this time. Well, they don't usually, but they have been doing it recently. So it's like a little awkward. Well, not awkward. It was just a little hotter. That's why I'm a little sweaty there. Pull it. Come on. Oh, we're the little hammers? Little hammer finisher? Yeah. Little hammer finisher. My shit's already... Oh, yeah, my shit's already hurting like a bitch there. Oh my god, the terrible angles. Yeah, okay, so I do the curl machine here. But there's a fucking flare from the sun or something. I don't know what the hell is going on there that you cannot see what the hell I'm doing. It is what it is, man. I just gotta deal with it. Like, what else am I gonna do? I do pull a little bit with the body as well when I do these, but hey, I like the machines. It's a good finisher for me. I like my finisher to be calm, especially in biceps. I used to, well, I've tried, I think it's the last back day, I tried the, like a little bent over with straight bar curls. Those are nice. Those get a good peak pump. I've also tried isolated with the cable, where you like lean back your arm and you pull. Those are nice. But something with these, I've just been really liking them recently, because I used to never do them. So usually when I hit a machine that I've never done and it starts feeling good, I do it for a while. Then I stop, and then maybe a couple months later, to like a year later or something, I come back to it and I start doing it again. Nice, slow. Nice. Yeah, I like going slower on these last ones. You really wanna get that good stretch in before you're done with the buys, man. It's actually really nice. It feels really good too for the pump. Slow. Beating my ass. Come on, one more. Oh, no, I said fuck that. Oh, never mind. I said we're dropping that. I fuck with that. Get it. I moved my ass up and forth. I did not notice that my ass be moving like that. Oh, look, you gotta fix that. I did not know I was shifting over like that. Oh, good. And now we're at forearms, baby. I love these, man, and I cannot stop recommending them. I will always recommend these forearms. These are some nice-ass forearm exercises. At first, they don't, when you're getting used to doing the movement, they don't feel that crazy. But, man, do I tell you, these freaking forearms. This shit pumps you up. Honestly, the first set might not even feel that good. But once you start that second set, you're like fatigued, and you're like, fuck. And the third set just finishes your shit. It's like a quick pump, but it gets your shit right. For me, I'd equate it to like my calves. My calf workout was only 3 sets. It's nothing crazy. And in the first one, honestly, you're like, oh yeah, my shit's pumped. It's pretty good. But once you finish the third set, you're like, fuck, my calves are pretty beat, man. So same thing here. Beats the fuck out of the forearms, and it just feels good. It's a really good forearm movement, man. I don't know. I've been really loving it. Because I used to do forearms with the, holds and that little machine where you like clamp and you freaking like squeeze the weights or whatever. And then the like little curl one. But those, I don't like those. The curl one hurt my wrist. The clamp one, I would get like it would tire me out, but I wouldn't feel good pump in the forearms. You feel me? It was weird. And then the holds, holds is pretty good, but it's not. It doesn't isolate each individual kind of part of the forearm. Now, there is one part of the forearm that I do miss when I do these, and it's is it tibialis or whatever the fuck? The one that's on top of your like forearm. Because your forearm is usually the bottom part. There's another one that's on top that you hit it when you do hammer curls. I have that pretty big because I used to do mad hammer curls. Always. So I don't really have to isolate that too much. I think that muscle's pretty fine. You can literally see it popping out right here on the right side of my body, my forearm. Just like, it's like a little muscle. Especially in these movements. Like, it squeezes it. Oh. Yeah, I'm almost already dead here. That's why the form looking a little funky. But hey, as long as you're feeling it, like, it depends on the exercise, but sometimes form isn't the craziest thing, especially with weird ass exercises like this, bro. Like, is there actually a real form for this shit? I don't necessarily think so. Right? People have different mobilities in their wrists, in their elbows, in their shoulders. And wherever you pull down and it feels comfortable for you and you feel the fatigue and it's not hurting, it's not, as long as it's not hurting, this is a key point. As long as it's not hurting you, you're feeling the pump and it feels it, the isolation, then you're doing good, you're doing alright. And I want that pump, baby! Little pump jack. I have one at the beginning, but I had to put one at the end too, because this was like a different angle, I think. Yeah, the back was fucking feeling crazy that day. I love that pump. Little post-workout run. Probably like 20 minutes in. No, not 20 minutes in, but 20 minutes in total. Or 25. And that's gonna be my cardio. Outdoors, getting this nice sun. And yeah, it was a good back day. Have a good one, y'all.